Greetings and welcome to another video. It's Sunday 12th of June 2022 and as you can see we're back at the entrance gate to the Wrekin Golf Club in Wellington. And the Wrekin Golf Club can basically be found further up this road here, and we'll get more to that hopefully by the end of this video if everything goes to plan, but we'll get to that later basically. In the meantime, right now, the reason why we're back here, now for anyone who watched the 5 videos I made yesterday, or any of my 5 videos that I made yesterday, you'll know I started most of them at this spot where I'm standing now, okay? And this road in front of us, if we were to follow it, will take us back into Wellington, and that road up there where all the traffic's going along right now is the M54. And you'll all remember, if you saw any of my videos yesterday, that I made a series of videos exploring this public footpath here, which goes that way obviously. And if you look over here, you'll see that a section of a Telford T50 50-mile trail and a section of a Shropshire Way come along this path, and it was, well basically I made videos about the Telford T50 mile trail and the Shropshire Way that you can find along this footpath. However, if we carry on, yesterday there was one footpath that we saw in my videos which I didn't get round to making a video about yesterday. So I figured I'll come back today because the weather's nice, it's a gorgeous day, and we'll come back and explore that one footpath that I didn't explore yesterday. So that's the plan for today. So yeah, as you can see, the Telford T50 50-mile trail and the Shropshire Way. Now, as we saw yesterday, for the most part, both footpaths, both the Telford T50-mile trail and the Shropshire Way, are basically they both basically run along the exact same path. However, at one point, which we'll probably get to in a few minutes, the Telford T50-mile trail does divert off into another direction, only to later on rejoin the Shropshire Way. But we'll mention that later when we see it. So yeah, we've got a little path there which goes up to that fence, and from that fence you get a clear view of the M54 motorway. So yeah, but in the meantime, let's carry on this way. Now yesterday I loved exploring along this footpath because I had never been along here before yesterday, and as I came along here yesterday doing my videos, I just loved every minute of it. I just really enjoyed being here, and I was actually really happy about everything I found along the way. So obviously, as I said, because of the weather being nice today, it made sense to come back today and explore this one footpath that I missed out on yesterday. But like I say, we'll get to that in a few minutes. And here we are at this little point here in front of me. See that little signpost? That's important. So yeah, like I said, well, as we saw yesterday, it's at this point that the Shropshire Way and the Telford T50 mile trail go off in different directions. As you can see by the signpost, and as we saw in the videos I made yesterday, the Shropshire Way goes off to the left and the Telford T50 mile trail goes that way to my right. And I explored that way yesterday, and I explored the Shropshire Way to my left also yesterday. And as we found out in both videos, that further along, both the Telford T50 mile trail and the Shropshire Way do join up together again. They meet up and become the same path again further along the path, and when they do meet up, they take you out to the Bucketry Hall near the Wrekin. But if you want to know more about that, then watch the videos that I made yesterday. In the meantime, today's going to be something different, we're going to go in a different direction. And to get to where we're going to, we need to follow the Shropshire Way to my left. So yeah. So this is going to be really good. And if all goes to plan, and I do mean if, things go the way I expect, then it'll link up quite nicely to another public footpath and another nature trail that I was planning to make videos about anyway. But I'll talk more about that when we get there, if things go to plan. So yeah, with that in mind, let's skip ahead and get to where we need to be. Okay, we've only walked a few yards from where we were a minute ago, and this is where we want to be today. You'll see this signpost up to my right. Now yesterday, as we saw in my videos from yesterday, I explored the Shropshire Way main route, which takes you along this footpath straight in front of me. Yesterday I predicted that this footpath in front of me would bring me out by the entrance to Wrekin Golf Club. Turned out I was wrong, because in fact this path in front of me, as we saw in yesterday's videos, brings you out by the Bucketry Hall Hotel, close to the Wrekin. And I thought that was amazing. That was an amazing little find, especially along the way when we found the Urkel unconformity. I loved making the video about that. You'll see it is one of the videos I made yesterday. That was a gorgeous place. That made me happy. Anyway, because we've already explored this path in front of me yesterday, we're not going to go that way again, not today. What we're instead going to do, if you look here, we've got the red and green circular trails, part of the Wrekin Forest Trails, and both those signposts point me to the left, over here. Now, in the videos I made yesterday, I did stop and take notice of this footpath, and this morning, today, I decided to come back here and revisit this footpath and explore it and see where it goes. Now, I predict that it's in fact this footpath here that's going to bring us out to the Wrekin Golf Club, but we'll see about that. But as you can see, we're following the red and green circular trails. So yeah, we're going to be crossing this little spot here. There's a makeshift log bridge here, so yeah, we'll be using that. It's absolutely beautiful around here. Really is. So let's carry on this way along this makeshift log bridge. Make sure I don't trip over anything or get stuck in the mud. Right, so okay, so the red and green signposts for these circular trails point in this direction, this way. Obviously a bit of a muddy path right now, but that's okay. Can walk around it. And obviously a well-used route. You can tell by the tracks in the ground. There's a lot of people that come by here on a regular basis. Is that part of a tree or something? Huh. That's cool. Right, let's come this way. We seem to have a little footpath going off to my right over there. Looks interesting. Really does look interesting. Might be worth exploring someday. Not right now. Not in this video. But if I remember, might be worth looking into in a future video. I'll think about that, but looks fun. In the meantime, we're heading off this way. No doubt you can hear all the traffic from the M54 in the distance to my left. Otherwise, it's really peaceful around here. Oh, fucking hell. Tripped over a bit of wood on the ground. Gotta watch your footing. Watch your footing. Be careful where you put your feet. couple of trip hazards, but nothing too bad. Okay, yeah, I think I know where we are. Yeah. Alright, Owen. As you can see, we're coming out to a road, and the red and green circular trails point up to my left here. Sorry, not my left. Not my left. They point off to my right. There, and we'll get to there in a few moments. And if we look to my left, this road. Yeah, this road takes us back to where we were at the start of the video. So if I wanted a quick and easy way back to the start of my video, just walk down this road here. And as you can see, you've got a signpost up here pointing back in the direction we came from, the Wrekin Forest Trails, and also the Wrekin Forest Trails pointing up that way. And that's where we want to be today in a few moments. But first, you got a signpost here which marks, there's a little cross that says you are here, and there's a map of where Wellington is, where Lime Kiln Wood is, Maddox Hill, a map of Wrekin Golf Club and the Urkel. And it says here, there's the yellow circular route, the Urkel Loop, explore the Urkel, its quarry and wood. This part, marked by yellow signposts or gold signposts, is for walkers only, and it's a 3-kilometre route. Then you've got the green route, which we've done a section of right now, which is a 5-kilometre route, medium length route, running past the quarries and the Urkel and Lime Kiln Woods. Then you've got the red route, which we've done a section of, which is a 6-kilometre route, a long loop exploring the best part of what the Wrekin Forest has to offer. Then you've got a black route, a 2.5-kilometre route, a short optional loop to explore Lime Kiln Woods. And as you can see, the map shows the route of each of those routes. The gold, green, red and black routes are mapped out in front of us. So yeah. I've been here before at this spot a few weeks ago in a previous video. Yeah, I've been here before a few weeks ago in a previous video, and I came past this spot and I did wonder where this way went to, but instead of exploring this way, what I instead did in that previous video was walk down this road here, and because of that, that's how I know this road leads back to where I started this video today. I'll have to, when I get this video uploaded to YouTube, I'll have to find that previous video and list the title as a pinned comment below this video. In the meantime, the plan is to walk up this way. And we're getting closer to we're walking up this way, and up here is the entrance proper to the Wrekin Golf Club. Yeah, so hang about. So here we are. Welcome to Wrekin Golf Club, established 1905. And where we want to be is just over here, in fact. Because what we've got here is another signpost, basically saying the same thing as the previous signpost, talking about the gold, green, red and black walk routes, which you can see mapped out here. And we've got a signpost for Wrekin Forest Trail pointing back the way we just came from. And also pointing up that way. And as you can see here, the green and red circular trails point this way along this bridleway. And let's get up here. Limekiln Wood Local Nature Reserve. Now, as you can see, the red circular trail takes me up to my left here, along this path here. And in that previous video that I've just been talking about, I know that this path takes me to Steeraway, which is not far from Alston and Wellington. So if we were to follow the red signpost this way, we'll get to Steeraway. But we're not going to go that way today. Instead, well, what I'm going to do is finish this video here, and I'm going to start making another video exploring Limekiln Nature Reserve, only this time exploring the black and green circular trails going off in that direction. Well, that's the plan anyway. On that note, I'm going to finish this video here. Thank you everyone for watching this video, and I'll catch you all soon, well, in a few moments in fact, in the next video. Take care and goodbye.